Simon,
Okay,
start by telling us where we're at.
sure. So we're in Los Angeles, California. Proud Experiences is a trade show. It's a business show for the premium and luxury travel industry. Hotels, luxury hotels, destinations, cruise lines, on-the-ground tour operators to meet with the world's best luxury travel and premium travel advisors, particularly with a high proportion of LGBTQ clientele. All types of luxury and lifestyle hotels around the world to talk about how they can really deliver an incredible experience for LGBTQ travelers.
So why is this important?
In previous years, paying $500 a night, now paying $1,000, maybe $2,000 a night for a luxury experience, you expect that experience to be personalized. You expect to feel like the most important person to walk through the door that day.
I would hope so.
But too often not for a gay couple or a gay family. That experience is less than you would expect at the values you're paying. Too often it is not equal to that of a heteronormative couple or individual. So we're really here to talk about the nuances for the LGBTQ travelers and really to make sure they have the best time when they're spending their precious time and money traveling.
We're at Fairmont Century Plaza, and Fairmont's part of Fairmont Hotels and Resorts, which is part of Accor.
Yes.
And I've noticed coming to Proud all these years that Accor have a very big presence at Proud. I mean, in the travel industry in general, but can you talk about how you work with hotels in general, how you pick your partners, and then how you choose them based on their own initiatives and their own commitment to things like DEI?
Then as we look at partners like Accor again, what their own initiatives are, from their ESG initiatives to their DEI initiatives, that is important because we can rely on them when we want to say, hey, I'm going to throw a Pride Month, Awareness Month in the New York office or for all of Internova. What can we do together? They have that in their arsenal. They're not making it up as they go along. Because at the end of the day, LGBTQIA travelers are the most traveled, the most savvy, but never assume you know what they want just because, oh, my gay clients. Never.
Right.
Never.
When we talk about inclusive travel, it's really making sure that everybody can enjoy the experience of traveling. It's important that everybody is treated equally, but also it's important that we learn how to adapt to each of our individual's guests and meet them where they are and create a really inclusive and welcoming environment.
Many LGBTQ travelers might be very sensitive of the check-in experience. They may have had past experiences that are bad. So it's just about positioning, questioning, or open-ended questioning. The beds can be made up one of two ways. What would be your preference, a twin or a king? Ensuring that the welcome note is addressed using the right pronouns.
So it's just really a matter of asking more questions, and in the case of maybe a hotel partner, having some additional sensitivity training.
Exactly. Let's create something where we're having a conversation specifically about this growing, changing, evolving market. Generation Z is queerer than ever before. So let's talk about how we're going to make sure the queer generation is served. Typically, the LGBTQ traveler will travel 4 to 6 times a year. They'll tend to spend 3 times more on the trip than a counterpart. Los Angeles did a phenomenal piece of research. 8% of people coming to LA identify as LGBTQ, but it represents 20% of the revenue. So that's to say, well, they may be 8%, but they're 20% of the spend. If it was an economy, the LGBT consumer would be the 4th biggest economy in the world. 100 billion on travel.
Travel opens our eyes, minds, and hearts to the world around us. So I hope the more we get out and travel, it should be the most inclusive thing to do. So it's great to see so many people from the industry, including yourselves, taking such a proud stance to the subject matter. So
Couldn't agree more.